Hello everyone, it's DiegoDoom here. Today I'm bringing you another review. Today I'll be reviewing ES Gokin series number 13, Great Mazinger. Now we all know the history of Great Mazinger. If not, check out my review of Soul of Chogokin GX02 Great Mazinger. This particular figure is part of the ES Gokin line created by Action Toys, a toy company in line with future models. The ES Gokin line is known for creating die-cast super deformed figures of classic super robots and anime characters. Be sure to check out the 1974 manga and anime Great Mazinger. They are absolutely fantastic. ES Gokin series number 13, Great Mazinger, is another fantastic release in the ES Gokin line. Great Mazinger has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, fantastic accessories, and a great range of articulation. Let's jump right into it and take a look at Great Mazinger himself. Great Mazinger has a great range of articulation. First, let's start with the head. We can look up, down, left, right. The shoulders have a nice range of rotation. The shoulders can rotate a full 360 degrees. We can also pull out the entire shoulder joint, giving the shoulders an even better range of motion. The arms can come up 90 degrees. We have single jointed elbows. The elbows can swivel. The fists are on ball joints, so we can tilt spin these freely. Now with Great Mazinger, it's great to see he does not suffer the same elbow joint issue as Mazinger Z does, so it's very nice. Moving on to the chest, we can lean forward, backward, and lean side to side. Moving out to the legs, we can kick forward this much, backwards this much, and come out to the side this much initially. If we pull down the legs, it releases the hip joints, and now we can kick a little further forward, a little more to the back, and out to the side a little bit higher. We have an entire thigh swivel. We have very nice, single-jointed, hard ratcheting knees, which is definitely very cool. The feet can tilt and swivel, and furthermore, we can pull out on the foot joint, increasing the range of motion in the feet. One thing I really like about this figure is the inclusion of a light-up gimmick. To set this all up, first you need to remove the panel inside of Great Mazinger's head and insert two LR41 batteries. The Energizer equivalent for LR41 batteries is $392. Once you have the batteries inserted and the cover back on, you can activate the light-up feature by inserting the brain condor into Great Mazinger's head. When it comes to the light-up feature itself, I think it's great. Great Mazinger's light-up feature is brighter than Mazinger Z's, but it's still not as bright as I'd like it to be. The other ES Gokin figures I own have really bright light-up features that stand out more than Great Mazinger's. Nonetheless, this light-up feature is great and really brings Great Mazinger to life. Great Mazinger has some great diecast content, giving this tiny figure a very solid feel. Here are Great Mazinger's diecast parts from what I can tell. When it comes to sculpt and paint apps, Great Mazinger is fantastic. Starting with the head, we have Great Mazinger's pointed angular dome that has a metallic silver paint app. Inside of the head, we have the brain condor that has a nice sharp sculpt with a red paint app for the body with orange accents and gunmetal paint apps for the thrusters. The cockpit is a tinted translucent dome. Unlike our ES Gokin Mazinger, we don't have a mini Tetsuya inside of the cockpit. Next, we have Great Mazinger's large, angular eyes that have translucent yellow lenses and a hard black outline around them. The nose and jawline have a dark steel blue paint app. The grille has a nice angular sculpt with a nice metallic silver paint app. On the sides of the head, we have Great Mazinger's pointed accents that have a nice gold chrome paint app. Moving down to the chest, we have the breast burn plate that has a sharp angular sculpt with a vibrant red paint app. The chest and shoulders have a nice glossy black paint app. The forearms have a nice sharp robotic sculpt with a steel blue paint app. The rest of Great Mazinger's body has a nice sharp robotic sculpt consisting of glossy black, dark steel blue, metallic silver, and mint green on the front of the waist. As a whole, Great Mazinger looks fantastic. The sculpted paint apps are very well done, the articulation's great, there's a light-up feature, and there is plenty of die-cast. The SD proportions look great, and it really feels like I have one of the sprites from the Super Robot Wars games. Now, let's take a look at Great Mazinger's accessories. Great Mazinger comes with 3 pairs of hands, a pair of launching forearms, a pair of Mazinger blades, a set of leg parts, 1 scramble dash, 1 great booster, and 1 stand. First, let's start with the hands. Great Mazinger comes with a pair of open hands, a pair of holding hands, and a pair of thunder brake hands. Each of the hands have a fantastic robotic sculpt with a nice dark steel blue paint app. The hands attach via ball joints. When removing the hands, I recommend removing the forearms so you have more room to swap the hands. Hold close to the wrist joint so the pressure is on the hand and not the wrist joint itself. Once you remove the fist, attach the desired pair of hands to match your favorite dynamic pose. Next, we have the pair of launching forearms. The launching forearms are Great Mazinger's drill pressure punch forearms with a dark steel blue paint app. To set this all up, attach the fist to the launching forearms, swap the normal forearms with the launching forearms, and that's it. Now, all we have to do is pull back on the lever and Great Mazinger can now use his drill pressure punch attack. Next, we have the pair of Mazinger blades. The blades have a nice, fairly sharp sculpt with a chrome paint app. The handles are nicely detailed with a metallic gold paint app. The Mazinger blades are held very firmly by the holding hands. Now, with the Mazinger blades in hand, Great Mazinger can cut down his foes. Next, we have the set of leg parts. We have a pair of knee impulse spikes, a pair of backspin blades, and a pair of fins. The knee impulse spikes have metallic silver and steel blue paint apps. The backspin blades have a steel blue paint app. To attach the kick parts and backspin blades, remove the knee panels. The easiest way to do this is to bend the knees back so you have more space to insert the parts. Remove the knee panels, insert the impulse spike knees or backspin blades, and that's it. The fins are for flight mode and simply slot into the back of the legs. Now, Great Mazinger can use the knee impulse kick or the backspin kick. Next, we have the Scramble Dash. The Scramble Dash has a great sculpt with vibrant red and yellow paint apps. To attach the Scramble Dash, simply peg it into Great Mazinger's lower back. Next, we have the Great Booster. The Great Booster has a great sculpt with metallic silver and gunmetal paint apps with red and yellow accents. The Great Booster also has a gimmick. If you pull up on the lever underneath, it reveals a spike for impaling foes. The Great Booster attaches to Great Mazinger just like the Scramble Dash. Now with the Scramble Dash or Great Booster attached, Great Mazinger can take to the skies. Finally, we have the stand. The stand has a nice hexagonal base with two very sturdy articulated arms, an accessory to help support Great Mazinger in the air with his jetpacks, and a piece to connect the base to other bases. To set Great Mazinger up on the stand, all we have to do is grab the accessory stand piece, push the peg of the Scramble Dash or Great Booster through the accessory stand piece, plug the Scramble Dash or Great Booster into Great Mazinger, and finally attach Great Mazinger to the stand. With the aid of the stand, we have the option to securely display Great Mazinger or put him into some good flying poses. The ES Gokin stands are nice, but they are limited. The articulated neck does not extend all that far, so it's hard to take a good high-flying shot of Great Mazinger. I prefer to use Act 4 stage stands to put Great Mazinger into high-flying poses. Now that we have the accessories out of the way, let's do some size comparisons. To conclude the review, ES Gokin Series number 13 Great Mazinger is another fantastic release in the ES Gokin line. Great Mazinger has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, fantastic accessories, and a great range of articulation. This figure is definitely very nice, very neat, and very cool. Now I know that not everyone is a big fan of the super deformed look for various reasons, so I'm not going to recommend this figure to absolutely everyone. If you're a fan of SD proportions, Great Mazinger, diecast content, and love the Super Robot Wars games, then I absolutely recommend this figure to you. Also, something else to be aware of, I've seen this figure going for unusually high prices online. Do not be fooled and do not overpay for this figure. Be sure to check out the 1974 manga and anime Great Mazinger. They are absolutely fantastic. This has been another review by DiegoDoom. Thank you very much for watching, and please stay tuned for more figure reviews. Check out the Facebook fan page, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and add me on Gemr. Like, comment, and subscribe.